to really use the pushes from the pressure.
Team USA's Summer Britcher. Time to reflect, time to focus forward, and time to put down a run that she knows she's capable of after that start error in run one. That's more like the Summer Britcher we know.
Absolutely. She's known to have some fast starts. She's got very long levers, but a huge bump into curve four. This is going to be disastrous. Somehow, she was able to get that back together.
Big knock on the wall, sliders left, and a quick recovery. For the luger who first went to the Olympic Winter Games as a teenager back in 2014 in Sochi. You know her so well, she was your teammate for so long. How will she be mentally after that first run?
I'm sure she's going to be very devastated, really disappointed, a little bit of a skid there. She was hoping for so much more. Her headspace has been so good this season. She's had so much speed, and this is definitely not the game she was hoping for.
End of the second run for Summer Britcher. Fifth at the moment. And despite that knock, that one wall knock, that was an improved run in comparison to the first. Summer now has a chance to cheer on her teammates, Ashley Farquharson and Emily Fischnaller. Let's have a look at this second run.
Right here looks nice, her position's nice. She's always very long and stretched out on the sled, which is a great sign. But too many mistakes to find that speed.
Is Team USA's Emily Fischnaller. Let's hear her thoughts.
The fastest that I've been clocked at was 86 miles an hour. Luge is pretty interesting because when you're doing it perfectly and it's going incredibly and you're actually going the fastest, sometimes you can feel like you're just floating through everything, and I feel like I can do anything.
86 miles an hour. All right, Miss Bronze Medalist, what was your fastest?
Gotta say, I hit closer to 90.
Did you really?
So
Where was that? Which track?
in Whistler,
Oh my
Whistler,
goodness.
British Columbia.
All right, let's get back to business at hand right now. Here is Emily. It was a really encouraging first run.
That was a much smoother entrance to curve three. Her lines were a little off at the top first run, and there could be a lot of him. She had a bump there, a little bit of a skid. Great correction. I know I've said you don't want to drive on the flats, but a correction like that actually helps avoid further issues.
Look, in comparison to where she has finished in her previous two Olympics, this is a much improved run. She was 26th in Beijing. You may remember she crashed out in Pyeongchang. World Feed Director has lost her somehow, but now we pick her back up. And she has finished her run in 7th at the moment. Just under 7/10 of a second off the leader, Talbots. Next up, the final US slider. This is Ashley Farquharson. Tell us more, Brittany.
Yeah, Lee, she said that she feels so much more experienced this time around, competing in her second Olympics in Beijing. She was struggling to put two solid runs together, but since then she's learned a lot about who she is as an athlete, and she's looking forward to putting what she's learned into competition. You can see she's got her signature glitter on too.
Well, that's appropriate, Brittany, because it was a glittering first run. 1/1000th out of third place after her first run. It's only her second Olympics.
Let's go, Ashley.
The 26-year-old from Park City, Utah, Ashley Farquharson. Let's see what run two has. Solid start. Smooth so far.
Really nice with that tricky 3-4 into 5. Farquharson has shown so much growth this season. She showed a lot of speed early on in her career, but this season, she's shown a lot of more consistency that bodes so well for an Olympic competition.
The time split that you see will be to first, to Talbot's 0.3 of a second. There were some feet down there from Farquharson.
Big mistake, but she did a good job keeping her cool. Quick foot tap that was pretty necessary.
The two Germans in first and second are a little bit far away. She's fighting for third. For potential bronze, but that was a big wall hit. Farquharson comes to the end of her second run. 5th place. And a little shake of the head there. But still, this is good stuff from the US sliders.
She was really pushing the limits here, had a little bit of a offline in curve 9, and you can see her just slide out of that corner. Had to tap her foot to keep it in line, and this is where she had some issues on her first run. A lot of looping in these bottom curves. Happened to, again, and this were too much height. She had to drop her feet, had a little bit of a left wall hit. Still some time there. She can clean things up.